So the room is a mess right now because we are remodeling. We're saving the things ready for the trip. The person that was supposed to come to help me out with this didn't come, which of course it's a part of the plan to not see me leave. And it's kind of expected anyway. So it's today in the morning I really panicked a little bit because I started to hear the building. Of course, with my thoughts of everything happening, and what was the worst thing, because that dude, I talk and he starts banging on the wall, or if I think about down there also, it's all over. I got a little panic attack in the meaning that how can they don't care, shit, how much, how low can you go, yeah? Even today, fuck me up the last day, do you think it's good for you? Do you think that things will get better for you? I really don't understand these people, and I've been running around town today, and I have shitloads of places, man. All over, they are building and rebuilding and patching up the streets, and changing windows and whole facades and things. And who does that in winter, man? It's just so out of discussion of what is going on. And the faking part and lying, it's just so far away from me, so after a while I get disgusted from them. I think they are disgusting, and I don't want to be near them. But how can just maybe it's not everybody. I saw a lot of shops, that are empty, and I know there's a lot of apartments that are empty too, so I bet that there is people that try to make some change, but maybe didn't get that far. And I really want to get into this with the tarotists to be ready to have more knowledge about what we are dealing with, and also finding about other people around in the country, in the world, that have experienced the same kind of thing that I have experienced, and that just felt wonderful. That the harassment from the government, because we are very important. And first of all, I want to thank everybody that was strong enough to share, because you really helped me out. And I have some good footage to show you, although I am a human being, I'm a humankind, so I get worried for other people, and especially for these ones, Jesus, the house may fall down, man, and you're still trying to kick me in, you're still not getting anything. It's what is it, is it even human? You start thinking Jesus, how far is it from paradise, And then you can get really up going in that, because it's been very overwhelming for me. It's been 2 years of really struggling with everything, and then my mother brings me over back, because these dudes called me also thinking that I'm going to lose the apartment otherwise, and I come back, and it's just to kick me all over again. And what the fuck do they do? I know that when I asked, I want to know a little, but now I really want to know more. Especially if I am allowed to work with other people that may have more courage than what I have in this moment, just to get into in deep, and maybe more the freedom, because here I can't make music, I can't anything. Everything is just so boring to them. Like every noise I make is like they do that beside me, like like if somebody wants to get his ass kicked, that would be lovely. And it gets me into this kind of mode also, where I'm defending myself and just thinking like that. And I do understand every rapper and every person like Eminem, dude. I know, I can imagine, or else they're crying like. And this is not the way to go. Like we are supposed to be, we are the people that should be definitely teaching and supporting other people. Like the world is completely run by, I don't know what it is, and I'm very proud about that. We are getting closer to it. I have a 1-year-old here, behaves like that anyway, just everything wants my attention. It's like Jesus. And I have felt overwhelmed. Like there's nothing I can do now, but I've been really dealing with this all by myself. Of course, I've been getting help from all the tarotists and from the spirits, and with Saturno, I also grew a lot. I would say, and even the birds have helped me out. So I haven't been all alone. It's just that. Like how low can you go, like just send somebody into my house. All my friends that helped me with the computers, they were like imposters, and like this dude too, he doesn't come forward. Like they always do this to me. Like why? Like the house is already falling down. Like what do you want to get out of this? It's shocking for somebody, an empath like me, but of course it must be a very big difference between them and us. And sometimes, like I guess that we can get guilty for having voices and for having powers and talents and all these things, and that's definitely not the way to go, because we are talented and we are great and we should be celebrated. And it's not my fault that these people are different, and if they are even people. That's why I'm like, there you got me. Like all the stories I have to reveal, and like where are the rest? As many times that I've been feeling like just put it on fire, but no, I never. It's just I feel bad for the people. Like it's just everything that's been happening has been so damn malicious that you get like that, and instead of lighting fires, I'm gonna light a cigarette because that helps me. Also the no talking situation, like I have witnesses that like when I start talking about the really things that interested me, then the stupid guy beside me, like he starts banging on the wall just because he wants some kind of existence, or he wants to bother me. It's like that's what turned them on. It's like blah, so disgusting. And we need to do some research also. Like I would love to know, like, where's my neighbor from the first floor, man. Like it's a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while. It's like it's alive, and I thank Neptuno so much because he's like the most romantic god I ever met. And thank you for my Papa Ra, because without him I wouldn't feel as important as I am today. Yes, so let's get together and deal with this like grown-ups, And that's something else, like I was following somebody that, like, but feel sorry for him. Dude, like, no, please, like, don't feel sorry for them. Like, they don't deserve it. Like, please just if you can ignore it, please do, you know. But something that I kind of learned is that sometimes you have to hit back, you know. It's like it's too much. And I admire you for having that calm. You look at the music, you know, like they killed John Lennon, then Martin Luther King, you know, like fuck, man, you know, like defending yourself in a good way, maybe like doing art or, you know, hip hoppers, or, you know, just a good prank, you know, like, as long as it's professional and really clean, you know. I think it's okay. Maybe some people are meant to be cleaners, you know, but definitely not by weapons and stuff, and not the way they are doing it. Like, I have no respect for that. uh, but I admire the people that really like, no, but you should just forget them, you know, like if you don't vibrate those things, then they don't come to you. But Jesus, where do you live? Do you move out to the countryside and just, you know, I used to bother the witches like, oh, but come on, what are you gonna do in the countryside, you know, like you should be in the city helping people. But today I changed my mind though, because, but we need to study this, you know, like we need to get to the root of what it is, why, and there's got to be a cure. Um, or just, you know, end it for good, because I really don't want my children to have to deal with these fuckers, you know? Punkt, slut. It's fucking, of course, you know, if I have to take one for a team, I'll do it, you know, but of course I will never do the things they do, you know, like it's so low that no, I wonder if it is a sect even, you know, or where is it coming, like what is the nucleus of it. We need to find out, like, who is this, you know, where do they meet, like, or is it just agents like all over, maybe they're not even human. What do you know, you know, like we twist and shout. Okay, thank you for this moment. I really needed it. Like, also from not talking, it gets really bad, you know. So everybody should really enjoy these pretty phones and share. And no matter what it is, you know. Like, I think to a lot of American people in from all America, because I really needed that energy here up north, and I am on my way now. And I hope to work with some of you and maybe to get a couch. Okay, this is my Chilean side. Thank you. God bless you.